हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, पिछले वीडियो में हमने फर्स्ट यूनिट पढ़ा था। आज हम सेकंड यूनिट पढ़ेंगे। सोशियोलॉजी एमए सेकंड सेमेस्टर के नोट्स हैं ये। इसका पहला क्वेश्चन है सर्वे टेक्निक। इंट्रोडक्शन। सर्वे टेक्निक इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट वाइडली यूज्ड मेथड इन quantitative social research, meaning survey method refers to a method of data collection in which information is obtained from respondent through structured question, either orally or in written form, to analyze social phenomena quantitatively. Characteristics. It studies a large and defined population. It uses standardized and structured question. Data collection is mostly quantitative and measurable. It allows statistical analysis and generalization. It is objective and systematic in nature. Types of survey technique. Personal interview. Survey face-to-face interaction. Telephone survey. Data collected through phone calls. Mail survey. Questionnaire sent by post. Online survey. Internet-based data collection. Advantages. Cover large population efficiently. Provide reliable and comparable data. Useful for policy information and planning. Economical in large scale research. Help in generalization of finding. Limitations. Respondent may give false or incomplete answer. Limited depth of information. Non-response problem requires careful planning and questionnaire. Conclusion. Survey technique is an essential quantitative research method that provides systematic and measurable data. Despite some limitations, it remains a powerful tool for studying large-scale social phenomena. Second question है research design. Research design is an essential part of scientific research. It provides a clear plan and structure for conducting a study. Without a proper design, research becomes unorganized and may not produce reliable results. Therefore, research design acts as a blueprint that guides the researcher from beginning to end. Meaning, research design refer to the overall plan, structure and strategy of investigation adopted to answer research question and test hypotheses effectively. Objectives: to provide direction to the research process, to obtain a reliable and valid result, to minimize time, cost and efforts. Characteristics: clearly define research objective, ensure validity and reliability, systematic and logical in nature. Elements: formulation of research problem, objective and hypothesis, sampling design, methods of data collection, tools of measurement, data analysis procedure, time and budget planning. Types of research design. Exploratory research design, used to explore new problems and develop ideas or hypotheses. Descriptive research design, used to describe characteristics of a population or phenomena. Experimental research design, used to test cause and effect relationship by controlling variables. Diagnostic research design, used to identify cause of a problem and suggest solutions. Advantage: makes research scientific and systematic, save time and sources, provides clarity and direction. Conclusion: research design is the backbone of scientific research. It provides a systematic framework that ensures accurate, reliable and meaningful results. A well-planned research design is essential for successful research. अगला क्वेश्चन है सैम्पलिंग. In social research, it is often difficult to study the entire population due to time, cost, and practical limitations. Therefore, researchers select a small representative group from the population. This process is known as sampling, meaning sampling is the process of selecting a number of individuals or units from a large population to represent the whole population in a research study. Characteristics makes research manageable and practical. Selected through scientific method, save time and cost. Types: probability sampling. Every unit has an equal chance of selection. Non-probability sampling. Selection is not on convenience or judgment. Conclusion: sampling is an essential technique in social research that makes large-scale studies practical and economical. However, proper sampling method must be used to ensure reliable result. अगला क्वेश्चन है क्वेश्चनरी introduction. In survey research, the questionnaire is a standardized instrument designed to collect comparable data from a large number of respondents. Concept and nature: a questionnaire is a systematic arranged set of questions, usually self-administered, aimed at elicting factual information, opinions, attitudes, and behavior. It reflects the logic of operationalization, turning abstract concept into measurable variable. Types: open-ended, allow qualitative depth but complicate coding. Close-ended, pre-coded responses suitable for statistical analysis. Mixed questionnaire, combine both for balance. Construction principles: conceptual clarity, link with the research objective. Logical sequence, from simple complex. Avoid leading, double-barreled and ambiguous question. Pre-testing, collect survey to ensure reliability. Merit, economical for large-scale survey, ensures standardized and comparability. Minimize interview bias, imitation, low response rate, non-response bias, no scope for probing, require literate and motivated respondent. Conclusion: a questionnaire is effective for quantitative generalization, but its value depend on careful design and contextual sensitivity. अगला क्वेश्चन है शेड्यूल. The schedule method is particularly relevant in developing societies where literacy constraints affect self-administration too. A schedule is a structured list of questions filled in by the investigator during direct interaction with the respondent. It combines features of questionnaire and interview. Characteristics: research control administration, suitable for field-based empirical studies, allows clarification and probing. Types: interview schedule. Interview schedule is a list of prepared questions asked by the interviewer directly to a respondent. The interviewer records the answer himself. Observation schedule. Observation schedule is a research tool in which the researcher observes people, activities, or events directly and record information systematically. Merit: high response rate and completeness. Greater accuracy due to clarification, suitable for heterogeneous population. Demerit: costly in terms of time and manpower, possibility of interview bias, less anonymity may affect responses. Conclusion: schedule enhance data quality in complex social setting but require trained investigator and careful supervision. अगला क्वेश्चन है इंटरव्यू मेथड. The interview is a qualitative quantitative bridge enabling both structured measurement and interpretive understanding. An interview is a purposive conversation where the researcher seeks to obtain information through direct verbal interaction. Types: structured, standardized, close-ended, comparable, semi structured, guided but flexible, unstructured, in-depth, exploratory, interpretive, methodological significance, probing and clarification, capture both verbal and non-verbal cues, useful in studying attitudes, perceptions, and lived experience. Advantages: high response rate, rich and detailed data, greater control over data collection. Limitation: time and cost intensive, risk of interview effect bias, issues of subjectivity. Conclusion: the interview method is dispensable for nuanced social inquiry but requires skill, neutrality, and ethology. Ethol, ethono, सॉरी ये मैंने पता नहीं क्या लिखा हुआ है, एथनिकल एन है शायद, एथनिकल सेंसिटिविटी. स्केलिंग, अगला क्वेश्चन है स्केलिंग टेक्निक. इंट्रो. स्केलिंग इज सेंटर टू quantitative research as it transforms subjective attitude into measurable variable. Concept. Scaling refers to the process to indicate the intensity or degree of a variable such as attitude, opinion, or perception. Measure scale. Likert scale. Measure degree or agreement. Most widely used, simple and reliable. Thurston scale. Use weighted statement based on expert judgment, more complex, higher validity. Gutman scale. Cumulative scale. Agreement with one item implies agreement with other. Properties of good scale. Reliability, validity, unidimensionality. Importance. Enables statistical analysis, facilitates comparison across group, essential for hypothesis testing. Limitations. Construction is technically demanding, may oversimplify complex attitude. Conclusion. Scaling technique or foundational for empirical sociology, allowing systematic measurement of abstract social phenomena. सेकेंड यूनिट के नोट्स हमने अभी पढ़ लिए हैं. थर्ड यूनिट में कल पढ़ाऊँगी, इसकी वीडियो मैं कल अपलोड कर दूँगी. इसका मैं बता देती हूँ थर्ड यूनिट में क्या है. ये रहा थर्ड यूनिट, इसके नोट्स हम कल पढ़ेंगे. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करना. मैं ऐसे ही आपको चारों सब्जेक्ट के सभी नोट्स यूनिट बाय यूनिट भेज दूँगी. थैंक यू.